This is a Sunday morning. When the sound of music from piano started, and my small choral sang hymn Hallelujah, people turned to be quiet and ready to listen to my preaching. I am evangelist of this small church, went to the podium and started my preaching. My dear sister and brother, today, the message I would like to convey to you is forgiveness. The sister came to me yesterday and complained that her husband hasn't changed her bad temper, even that they come to church every Sunday morning. She was so disappointed and finally lost her faith to God. Let me ask you, my dear sister and brother, do you follow the Bible all the time? Do you conquer your weakness all the time? If no, why the door of church opens open to you? Why you close the door to God? Why Jesus Christ forgive our sin by sacrificing himself in the cross? Why we cannot forgive our wife, husband, friend? Without forgiveness, there is no real love in our life. And without forgiveness, there's no real peace in our heart. When I deliver preaching, I could see that some of my fellow believers wiped their tears. And some yelled, Hallelujah, when they were touched by my word. But suddenly, a beautiful girl sat in the first row came to me, holding me and kissing me. The kiss was so violent that I couldn't breathe. I woke up and I found myself naked, lying on bed with a lady, also naked, who I've never met before. Oh, Jesus. I rubbed my eyes and look. Hallelujah, praise God. She was not on the bed of my house, but in a motel. You know, Waco. I must be having drunk last night in the piano bar. And the lady must be the one who sat beside me last night. Doctor, why? I always think that I'm an evangelist in my dream. But my real life is totally different. Women, alcohol, lying, all the evil things have something to do with me. Am I a good guy, selected by God, or evil guy? Come on, are you kidding? If you are a good guy, we don't need a church anymore. But how do you explain the evangelist, the role I play in my dream? After a while of thinking, the doctor said, it shows that your subconscious try to compensate your feeling of guilty. But more than that, he said, it reflects that you have a strong desire to convince people, touch people, and communicate with people. But how can I balance my life this way, in between dream and reality? How can I solve my problem? After a while of silence, the doctor opened the door and looking for something, and finally he found a name card and handed it over to me and said, you can join this club to satisfy your desire of speaking. I took the card, it wrote, do you want to be a great speaker and a communicator? Join us and your dream will come true. In the middle of the card it wrote, Louis Fu, the Duke President of Zhongyan Taoyuan Toastmaster. Louis Fu. It seemed that I heard this name before. And I found there's a name plate put on the top of the table in front of the doctor. Hanson Wang. It seemed that I heard this name before also. And during that moment, a nurse, very beautiful and sexy, came in and smiling at me. Are you Lin Zilin? She kept smiling at me without answer. Oh, Zilin, Hanson, Louis Hanson, Zilin, what problem with my head. My head was inflated like a balloon, bigger and bigger and bang. I woke up again from dream and a dream of a dream. I rubbed my eye and found myself lying on the bed of my own house. I look at my watch. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. When I have assignment as a speaker in Toastmaster, I always have a dream. But not in Waker anymore. There are too many reporters and too expensive. The great founder of psychology, Freud, told us, everybody has an impulse hidden in the body. One must find out and release it. As a member of Toastmaster, you must have a strong impulse of communication. Why don't you join the contest to satisfy your impulse like me, no matter you'll be the champion or not? Contest here.